You've seen coily curly hair all over your timeline, but this one, I approve. It's coily, but tangle free. The looser the coils, the better. Look at how beautiful. Hi guys, welcome back. So we have a long video today. I want to show you guys this beautiful coily curly wig. I know you've seen these all over your timeline. Today's coily one is a little bit different. I like the spirals, but I don't like my spirals too tight because too tight leads to tangles. I have a lot in today's video. Tips on one of my most embarrassing moments. Today's wig is glueless. I'm going to give you guys a tip on it, so make sure you stay tuned, watch the entire video. Now these spirals, very pretty. Loose spirals right at the ends. Now this I can work with. Today's wig comes from KlaiyiHair. Let's get into the details. So today's style is a really natural wig. They have a new style that I think you guys are going to love. It's a Byebyeknots 7x5 wig. It has a knotless base. It comes pre-cut for you, so you don't have to do any work to there. This is their curly coily texture. You can see the beautiful spirals at the bottom. Straight out the box, you can see how bouncy those curls are. It has the adjustable straps in the back, a comb, and it also has a built-in strap that you can take in and out for a glueless wear. And the lace is pre-cut. This is what the lace space look like. This is what this wig look like. It's so pretty. I just love a really natural curly wig, and they really outdid themselves with these beautiful finger coils at the bottom of it, which gives a more defined look. Mine has the adjustable strap in the back. See, the wig is very loose right now. But it still is laying super natural. If you wanted to wear this wig glueless, all you have to do is adjust the straps. As you can see, just adjusting the straps, it gives a better grip. I also like to tuck the comb in the back, but you can see how sturdy it is now that I added the straps. Now, just like you, I know everyone loves them a good glueless wig, which is all good until it slips back. I'm going to give you guys a little story time while also sharing with you my technique to wear a glueless wig without the slip. Hey, happy Friday. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. If you're new here, my name is Marie. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, go ahead and turn on that bell. Click all after that bell pops up so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. If you want a style that you can just instantly put on and go, get out the door, is fine. I had the most craziest experience with a glueless wig. And have you ever been talking to someone, going about your day, and all of a sudden you start feeling like your wig is just sliding back for no reason? It can come from like you laughing, you moving your eyebrows a lot. This is why I've learned a technique that has helped me kind of keep a glueless install, but also give me that extra hold. So let's get into it. So my turning point with glueless wigs came when I was working out. I'm doing a lot of movement all the time. And I remember saying to myself, I'm not gonna glue down my wig because I felt like gluing it down was pointless, especially when I'm sweating and it's just gonna lift if I'm using the sprays or anything like that. With you guys, it may be different because for you probably wear your wigs longer than I wear mine. I do content, so I'm always changing out my wig, so I can't really do the long-term hold. Unless I go on vacation, then yeah, I'll glue my wig down because I know. Back to the story. So yeah, this was probably a few years back actually. It wasn't recent because I've learned my lesson from this, okay? But this is probably like a couple years back. This is my first time trying to figure out like how I was gonna wear my hair to the gym, because we all know that natural hair by itself at the gym, yeah, right. You're gonna have to keep doing your natural hair over and over again, or if you work out a lot. So this is when I was trying to figure out the style, what would be convenient for me. And I found that glueless wigs was definitely convenient because it gave me a pre-style option. I didn't have to do my hair. And then curly wigs by themselves are very convenient. So as you can see with this one, I don't have to do anything to it as far as the lace. The lace looks good and it's not glued down right now, y'all. Lace right here that looks really good with the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and just define these curls a little bit. Let's define it first. Let's brush it out and then we're gonna define it and see. So when I was at the gym, a lot of the times I always like to wear curly styles, because curly styles, I feel like when they get wet, it just automatically just goes back to what it's supposed to be. You don't have to worry about curling and then next thing you know, you have this heat damage to your wigs or your natural hair. And at this time, this is when I was just using like the adhesive sprays for my install. I had sprayed my hair down, tied it down before I went to the gym. And girl, I thought this was gonna hold me. I think I was using the Got2b at the time. And everything was solid, it was good. Never ever did I realize I was a heavy sweater from my head. Lord, I didn't even know I was setting myself up. So I had just a spray. And I decided to use just the spray because with glueless wigs, with a lot of movement, like even right now, I'm noticing the slide from me just brushing the hair. I don't care how tight it is. If you are doing any type of tugging, you're gonna get a little bit of slide back. All right, so I'm working out at the gym and I'm doing my cardio. I have my spray on and I have my glueless wig. I have the adjustable straps on and everything, girl. These curls are so pretty, by the way. Look at these curls, y'all. They spiral at the bottom. I'm just gonna take my brush and it's just easily defined. Usually with curly wigs, all you have to do is define it once a week. If you wanna do it once a week. But look how beautiful the spirals are at the bottom. So you just twist with some mousse and create the spiral. You don't have to go this detailed because it naturally curls by itself. But anyway, so I'm working out. I get to the gym and this is like, probably like my first time or maybe third or fourth time in the gym. And this is the time where I'm like, I'm gonna, for the first time, just go ahead, work out with my wig. It was a glueless wig at that. Normally I would just wear my hat or I had braids or something like that. So I get in there and everything's good. My workout is going great. I'm like 30, maybe 20 minutes into my workout, girl. And it's still holding, like everything is looking good. I was feeling good, had on my little cute fit because anytime I go to the gym, I have to make sure that I look and feel my best. We're in the gym to gain something, you know, that helps our confidence. So I always believe if you're gonna even just go to the gym, you need to put yourself together a little bit so that you can feel confident. So I'm looking good. I got my little outfit on. I'm walking on a treadmill. I think I did like a light walk to start off my workout. I chose the glueless wig and a curly style because when I go to the gym, I don't want to be focused on my hair. I want to focus on my workout. So I would just want something that I can just put on and go, get my workout done, come back home, blah, blah, blah. So it's 20 minutes in, I'm doing my warm up. Everything is well. I'm walking on the treadmill, light sweat going on, just a little bit of a sweat, not nothing too much. So I get off of there and I decide I'm gonna go do some pull-ups. I start working my arms, doing the bicep curls, all that good stuff. Look how beautiful that is, y'all. Look at that, look at that. Working my arms really don't cause me to sweat that hard. So I've made sure to focus on my exercises that I wouldn't sweat the heaviest and kind of keep my sweaty exercises for like the end. Now, if you wear wigs, you know how it is to be in the gym. To be anywhere, everybody's always looking at you trying to be like, okay, where's the lace? Where's the lace? And my was laid. Is that thunder? That's thunder. But mine was so laid, like it just looks so good. And you all know specifically how I lay my wigs. So you already know when I'm walking out, it's going to always look like it's growing from my scalp. So nobody's really gonna question anything that much. As I'm working out, I think I get about 40 minutes into my workout and take a break and start talking to someone. You know, we're talking about exercises. And in the middle of that conversation, tell me why I feel a pop right here. Just like a, it's almost like a small release. And I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. And I'm thinking nothing of this little pop that I just felt at my hairline. Nothing at all. I'm like, this is nothing. As I'm talking to this person, I'm noticing we're into our conversation, talking about workouts, all this other stuff. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next in my workout. As I finish my conversation, I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to get into my more intense workouts because I feel like I wasn't doing nothing. I was looking good, still feeling good, but I felt like it was time to really, that next 20, 30 minutes needs to be a little bit more intense. And this is where it gets crazy. I did my arms, I went back to cardio to do burpees. Burpees, y'all. You know what a burpee is. It's kind of when you get down, you jump back up, you get down. Like, cause everything felt secure. Like I had the straps going in the wig. I had my adhesive spray, a little glimpse in my camera phone. And I was like, okay, still looking good, still looking good. I'm getting hot, sweaty. Things are really starting to heat up at this point. 40 minutes in of my cardio session. I stand up. I'm still feeling all the little pops. I'm still feeling it, but I wasn't really sure what the heck was going on at this point, okay? again, this is my first time using the wig adhesive sprays. I'm still feeling them little pops. I get up from, or what was I doing? I was doing crunches. I was doing abs at this point. My wig is back here. Here, y'all. Not here where you see it now. Here. When I tell you the amount of embarrassment I felt for myself, and you know, when people are around, you don't want to just be like, you don't want to do that. That's just so weird, right? It's a little corner area. So I go over there, I get my purse, and I'm just kind of acting like I'm just doing something. I instantly went in my bag and grabbed my edge band, tied it around my head. And luckily, and this is why I always tell you guys, carry an edge band in your purse, because you just never know. You just never know what you're gonna need it for. Put that edge band on, slid my wig back on, and kept it tied down. And that's how we got to the point. I did plenty of videos on this tip to use your edge band if you're sweating, no matter where you are, a gym, amusement park, outside. Keep that edge band in your purse, girl, because you just never know. And that's what led to me doing this technique I'm about to show you right now. I take some tape. The tape is going to be the first protection that we're going to use. And I like to put just one right here. I may do one piece. If I'm wearing a 13x6, then I probably will do 2 pieces. And I'm going to take the spray and spray over top of the tape. This is my second protection of hold. Then I'm going to place that lace right over top of that, and we are going to press it down. If you do not tie it down when using tape, it's not going to press into the lace like it's supposed to. Just, you have to understand it's still adhesive and it still needs to be pressed into that lace. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Not only do I have the adjustable straps in the back, I use that to keep it tight, but I also have the adhesive spray. These types of sprays, they will lift. That moisture is going to loosen it, and that's the popping that I was feeling. What I do is I put that tape so that when that adhesive spray starts to come up, the tape is still holding like an anchor. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I also hope the tip helps you, because I had to go through an experience to give you that tip. So I went through it so you don't have to. This looks so pretty. I like this curl pattern. The spirals at the bottom are just spirals here are so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Look at that, so much body. This is what it looked like with a side part. Okay, very nice. So I will again link this in the description box for you guys. Be sure to check down there. Thank you so much for joining me back for today's video, and I will see you back in my next video.